Hello everyone and welcome to this tutorial where we'll be guiding you on how to use the Strava app. We'll also be providing some beginner tips. So of course, you know the Strava is an app that helps you stay fit and keep track of your health or fitness records. So anything you're doing with your sports to stay healthy, this is a great app to do that. At the bottom you have Home, Maps, Record, Group, and You. Now the first tip is to make sure that you complete your profile if you're just starting. One of the good things to do, of course, is to connect a device. If you sync your watch or your fitness tracker, it will work perfectly with Strava. If you click and connect right here, you can see the brands that are popular, and if you have your brand right there, well, great for you. If you don't, you can choose on I have a different device. Main goal here is to connect your device with Strava because these devices help in tracking and collecting data. So once you do that, Strava will be able to track your activities. For example, at the top, you can see your streak. If you have your device connected, you'll be able to start your streak by logging on an activity. Of course, at the bottom, you have the record button. If you tap on the record, of course, it's going to ask you for your location, so make sure to approve of that if it's your first time. And then, of course, you could tap on start. After tapping on start, of course, it's going to start tracking your activity. It's going to track your time, your average speed, and the distance covered. And now, this is great if it's a ride. If you tap on the right there, you can change it to other sports. It basically has all the existing sports you can think of. So if you're talking about running, you could tap on run. And of course, it's going to ask you for preferences related to specific types of sports. So in the case of running, you have track laps, sensor, etc. So if you want to do laps, that's up to you. If you don't want to, you could leave it at that. Of course, you could share your live location to your loved ones if you want to do that in case you're running to a park and you might feel more secure having your tracker on. That's also good. You could also add a route if you have a particular route you like to run in. So of course, once you're done with the settings, you can tap on start and it will start taking record of your activities. Now, away from the record area, still at the bottom, you have Maps, Groups, and You. Now, if you click on Groups, this is another tip. Doing things alone is not always fun, so you want to go ahead and join group challenges. Now, here are available challenges, and this is a great idea as challenges keep you active and motivated to follow up. So you have the April Flexibility Challenge for 10 hours. It says complete 10 hours of yoga or workout activities this month. And then, of course, you have other options. And of course, if you want to see all the challenges, you have the button right here. So these are active challenges. Of course, if you go to the top to select challenges, you see more, whether it's for running or you want to add riding to it or swimming challenges. Of course, this is just to help you sort through things and narrow things down so you don't keep seeing lots of challenges. So these are all the sports and it's up to you to choose. You can also join clubs, and this also helps you have a structure and have this sense of community while using the Strava app. Then the last icon there at the bottom right is the You section. This basically provides all the analytics and information it collects from all your activities. You can see the monthly activity right here, your active time, your distance covered. You'll see it right there. And then, of course, you have your fitness, your training and recovery added up over time. So it basically gives you all the analytics so you know what you need to improve on and stay motivated by seeing your progress right here. There is also a graph which you can see, and you're going to feel good when you've done this for a few times a month and you'll be able to see your progress. Now at the top, of course, we are under progress. And then, of course, if you tap on activities, you can search through your activities, especially if you've been doing different activities over time, they'll be populated right here. If you go back home and tap on your profile icon at the top left corner, you'll be able to see some details such as your name, your location, those who are following you and your followers, and of course you could share your QR code to others. Then if you scroll down, you can see your profile level of completion. This account is currently at 80% because we've not connected some things as the tips we've provided to you. And of course you have this week, segment, routes, posts, best effort. So as you're going through your activities, if you'd like to make posts, you're going to see them right here. If you tap on the maps icon, it's going to take you here. You can basically create your route. If you tap on create route button right here, you can tap on the map to add points. So this is also a great feature if you have a preferred area for running. So you could have that, and so others will know your preferred locations. All of this is targeted at keeping you organized seamlessly while trying to keep your fitness going smoothly. Of course, if we go back to the Home tab and we scroll down, you can see Start Your Streak. If you tap on Start Your Streak, you're going to be taken here. If you go back home, you also see those you can follow. So this is also like a social community where you can follow others and stay active and motivated. As you scroll down, you see what others are able to do. For example, Kate Courtney has a distance of over 48 kilometers and some details right there. If you love this, then it's definitely a motivation for you. Then of course you could give a thumbs up and also provide your comments. So this is how you can see for others you're following, and they will also see the same for you. Comment on your post and also like it. This will definitely be a motivation, as we mentioned before, creating a community feel that you're not alone in the fitness journey. Of course, if others decide to send you messages when you are following them, you could go over to the top right corner, tap on the messages icon. And of course, you'll be able to start messaging others or be able to communicate with others here. So this is how to use the Strava for beginners and getting your fitness journey up and running.